Darkness, the sound of wind howling through a desolate landscape. We see a massive golden throne, empty, abandoned. Then we hear a heartbeat, slow, steady, ominous.
Power is never eternal. Even the greatest rulers fall. And for Kronos, that fall was written in the stars.
Kronos, in his prime, ruling over the cosmos. His eyes burn with authority, his golden sickle resting by his side.
Kronos had won the throne of the universe. He had overthrown his father, Uranus. But there was one thing he feared most, a prophecy.
A shadowy figure, an ancient oracle, whispers in the dark. Kronos' face twists in rage as he listens.
As you have overthrown your father, so too shall your son overthrow you.
Kronos grips his golden sickle tightly. His hands tremble. He knows what he must do. The golden halls of Mount Othrys, the home of the Titans. The world is flourishing under their rule. Kronos walks alongside his sister and soon-to-be queen, Rhea.
After taking the throne, Kronos sought a queen, someone to rule beside him, someone who could bring forth the next generation of gods. That queen was Rhea.
Rhea, a majestic titaness with flowing silver robes, stands beside Kronos. The two are crowned as the rulers of the universe.
For a time there was peace. Together they ruled over a golden age, a time of abundance where mortals and titans thrived. But in the heavens, destiny whispered its warnings.
Rhea holding her firstborn child, Hestia, the goddess of the hearth. She smiles, unaware of the tragedy about to unfold. Kronos, alone in his throne room, grips his golden sickle. His mind is racing. The words of the prophecy echo in his ears.
So too shall your son.
Kronos remembered what had happened to his own father, Uranus. He knew that power was never safe. And when he looked at his newborn daughter, he felt something he had never known before. Fear.
The doors burst open. Rhea enters, carrying their baby. She smiles as she presents their daughter to Kronos. But his facial expression darkens.
And so he did the unthinkable.
Kronos suddenly grabs the child from Rhea's arms. Before she can react, he opens his mouth and swallows the baby whole. Rhea screams.
And it didn't stop there. One by one, his children were born. One by one, he devoured them. But
Rhea giving birth to Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon. Each time, Kronos devours them without hesitation.
a mother's love is stronger than fate, and Rhea had had enough.
A storm rages over Mount Ida. Rhea, cloaked in desperation, runs through the night, holding her newborn son. This is Zeus.
When her sixth child was born, Rhea refused to lose him. She fled to the mountains, hiding the infant far from Kronos' reach.
Meanwhile, back at the palace, Rhea wraps a stone in cloth and hands it to Kronos.
And when Kronos demanded his child, she gave him a stone wrapped in cloth. In his arrogance, he swallowed it whole, never realizing that his greatest enemy had just escaped.
Kronos wipes his mouth, satisfied. He believes he has won. Meanwhile, far away, Zeus's eyes flicker with lightning.
So, the child who would change everything was safe. But soon, he would return, and the war for Olympus would begin.
Kronos, standing on his throne, victorious. He looks out over his kingdom, believing he has secured his rule.
For now, Kronos reigned supreme, but fate was already in motion, and soon the sun he had tried to destroy would return, and the war of the gods would begin.
Find out the next episode of The Greek God Mythologist